Good morning. This is Bible Day 5, Job 6 through 9. This is Blue Letter Bible app, Bible in a Year. So what? Job's friends started busting his chops, and they don't really have any evidence that he was doing anything wrong, except for the fact that some heavy judgments come upon him. But Job answered and said, "Oh, that my grief were thoroughly weighed, and my calamity laid in the balances together. For now it would be heavier than the sand of the sea. Therefore my words are swallowed up. For the arrows of the Almighty are within me, and the poison thereof drinketh up my spirit. The terrors of God do set themselves array against me. Doth the wild ass bray when it has grass? No. Doth the ox over his fodder? No. Can which is unsavory be eaten without salt? Or is any taste in the egg and the white of an egg? The things that my soul refused to touch are as my sorrowful meat. Oh, might I have the request, that God would grant me the thing that I long for, even that it would please God to destroy me, that he would let loose his hand and cut me off. Then I should yet have comfort, yea, I would harden myself in sorrow, and let him not spare, for I have not concealed thy words of the Holy One." He has not concealed the words of the Holy One. He's been putting them out. That what is my strength that I should hope, and that mine end, and that I should prolong my life? Is my strength the strength of stones, or is my flesh of brass? Is it not helping me, that wisdom driven quiet from me? To him that is afflicted, pity should be shown from his friend, but forsaketh the fear of the Almighty. My brethren have dealt deceitfully as a brook, and as the stream of brooks pass away, which are blackish by reason of ice, and wherein the snow is hid. What time they wax warm, they vanish, and what is hot, they are consumed out of their place. The troops of Tema looked at the companies of Sheba and waited for them. They were confounded because they had hoped. They came hither and were ashamed, but for now are nothing. Ye see me cast down and are afraid. Did I bring unto me, or did I give a reward for me of your substance, or deliver me from the enemy's hand, or redeem me from the hand of the mighty? Teach me, and I will hold my tongue, and cause me to understand. I have erred. So how does he needs them to tell him how he has erred, and they can't. Hey Alex, how are you, man? Ye overwhelm the fatherless and dig a pit for your friend. Now be content, look upon me, for it is evident unto you if I lie. Return, I pray you. Let me be iniquity. Yea, return again. My righteousness is in it. Is there iniquity in my tongue? Can I not taste and discern perverse things? Chapter 7. Is there not an appointed time for man upon earth? Are not his days also like the days of a hireling? As the servant earnestly desireth the shadow, and as a hireling looketh for a reward for his work, so I am made to possess months of vanity, and wearisome nights are appointed to me. When I lie down, I say, when shall I arise, and when the night be done? I am full of tossings to and fro in the dawning of day, unto the dawning of day. My flesh cloth with worms, and my clods of dust. My skin is broken and become loathsome. My days are swifter than a weaver's shuttle, and are spent without hope. Oh, remember that my life is wind, and my eyes shall no more see good. The eyes of him that hath seen me shall see no more. Thine eyes are upon me, and I am not. As the clouds consume, vanish away, so he goes down to the grave, shall come up no more. He shall return no more to his house, neither shall his place know him any more. Therefore I will not refrain my mouth. I will speak the anguish of my spirit. I will complain in the bitterness of my soul. Oh, my frame one. This is Job chapter 7. And his friends are busting his chops, and then he's telling them, hey man, I didn't do nothing wrong. And then his friends don't hear him. Yeah, as the description says, it's Job 6 through 9. Yeah, and I'm on verse 14 here. Then thou scarest me with dreams and terrifiest me through the visions, so that my soul chooses strangelings in death rather than life. I loathe it. I would not live away and let me alone, for my days are vanity. What is a man that shouldest magnify him, and thou shouldest set thine heart upon him, and that thou shouldest visit him every morning and try him every moment? How long wilt thou not depart from me, nor let me alone till I swallow down my spittle? I have sinned. What shall I do unto thee, O thou preserver of men? Why hast thou set me as a mark against thee, so I am a burden to myself? And why dost thou now pardon my transgression and take away my iniquity? For now I sleep in the dust, and then thou shalt seek me in the morning, but I shall not be. Okay, now this is chapter 8. Eugene, I'm not concerned at all with the goings on of Babylon in this world. Not at all. Then answered Bildad for Shuhite, the sword's coming, my friend. Worrying about that kind of stuff. The sword is coming. You want to be right with the Father. Then answered Bildad the Shuhite and said, how long wilt thou speak of these things, and how long the words of thy mouth be like strong wind? Doth God pervert judgment? Okay, so his friend just told him, hey man, you're blowing hot air. Check this out. How long wilt thou speak these things? How long shall your words of thy mouth be like a strong wind? Doth God pervert judgment, or doth the Almighty pervert justice? If thy children have sinned against him, and he hath cast them away for their transgression, if thou wouldest seek unto God betimes, and make supplication to the Almighty, if thou wert pure and upright, surely now he would wake for thee, and make habitation of thy righteousness prosperous. So he's applying godly wisdom unto Job, but he doesn't have a crime. There's no sin. So his friends are judging Job. They're putting forth like, hey, do this and do that. But there's no answer. Then this channel isn't for you, seaman. Yeah, it's not. I'm here to speak to believers, and I don't argue with atheists. The Bible tells us not to. And I know Christians go all day long arguing with atheists. I mean, they don't know what they're doing. Most of them don't even seem to believe the book. If thou wert pure and upright, surely he would make a wake for thee, and thy habitation righteous and prosperous. Though thy beginning was small, yet thy latter would greatly increase. For inquire, I pray thee, of former age, and prepare thyself to the search of their fathers. For we, but of yesterday, and knowing nothing, because the days upon the earth are a shadow. Shall not they teach thee, and tell thee, and utter the words of their heart? We can rush and grow up without mire. We can flag and grow without water. Whilst it is in the greenness and not cut down, it is wherewith before any other herb. So are the paths that all forget God, and the hypocrite shall perish. Those who hope shall be cut off, and those who trust shall be a spider's web. And he shall lean upon his house, but it shall not stand. It shall not stand. And he shall hold fast, and it shall not endure. He is green before the sun, and his branch shooteth forth in his garden. His roots are wrapped about the heap, and seeth the place of stones. If he destroy him from his place, then it shall deny him, saying, I have not seen thee. Behold, this is the joy of his way, and out of the earth others grow. Behold, God will not cast away a perfect man, neither will he help evildoers, till he fill thy mouth with laughing and thy lips with rejoicing. They that hate thee shall be clothed with shame, and the dwelling place of the wicked shall come to naught. Then Job answered and said, I know, it is so of a truth, but how should a man be just with God? That's a question. If he will contend with him, if he cannot answer him, 1 of 1,000, he is wise in his heart and mighty in strength. Who hath hardened himself against him hath prospered? Nobody. Which removeth mountains, and they have not overturneth them in his anger. Which shaketh the earth out of her place, and the pillars of thereof tremble. Which commandeth the sun, it riseth not, and sealeth up the stars. Which alone spreadeth out over the heavens, and treadeth upon the waves of the sea. Which make Arcticus, Orion, Philadelphia, Fidelis, in the chambers of the south, which do great things past finding out, yea, and wonders without number. Lo, he goeth by me, and I see him not. He passeth on, but I perceive him not. Oh, yeah. If you're still there, Tsunami, yeah, the Greed and the church are one and the same. The tares were sown in long ago, and those weeds grow up with the wheat. Behold, he taketh away, and all that stuff's written in the Bible. All of it. Behold, he taketh away. Who can hinder him? Who will say unto him, what dost thou? If God will not withdraw his anger, the proud helpers do stoop under him. How much less shall I answer him and choose out of my words to reason with him? Whom I thought were righteous, yet I would not answer, but I would make supplication my judge. If I had called and he had answered me, yet I would not believe that he had hearkened unto my voice. For he breaketh me with tempest and multiplieth without cause. He will not suffer me to take my breath, but filleth me with bitterness. If I speak of strength, lo, he is strong. And of judgment, who shall set me a time to plead? If I justify myself, my own mouth shall condemn me. If I say I am perfect, it shall also prove me perverse. Though I were perfect, yet I would not know my soul. I would despise my life. This one thing, therefore, I have said it. He destroyeth the perfect and the wicked. If scourge slay suddenly, he will laugh at the trial of the innocent. The earth is given unto the hand of the wicked. He covereth the faces of the judges thereof. If not, and who is he? Now my days are swifter than a post. They flee away, they see no good. They are passed away as swift ships, as the eagle that hasten to prey. If I say I will forget my complaint, I will leave off my heaviness and comfort myself. I am afraid of all my sorrows, and I know that I will not hold me innocent. If I be wicked, Why then labor in vain? If I wash myself with snow and water, and make my hands ever so clean, yet shalt thou plunge me in the ditch, and my own clothes shall abhor me. For he is not a man as I am, that I should answer him, and we should come together in judgment. Neither is there any daysman betwixt us, that I may lay his hand upon us both. Let him take his rod away from me, and let not his fear terrify me. Then I would speak and not fear him. But it is not so with me. All right. That is Job 6 through 9. Job's in a bad spot, full of boils and sores, and all his kids and all his animals gone, and his friends are there busting his chops. They'd like to comfort him, but then they think they know why he's being afflicted, but they don't. So it's unrighteous judgment is what they've got. All right, guys, I will see you tomorrow. That was Job 6 through 9, and we'll probably continue on with Job. The Blue Letter Bible app does these things in chronological. So that's what this study is, a chronological study. So it makes more sense. I love you guys. Bye-bye.